Good afternoon. Uh, After heavy lunch, we have a unique program for you here today. So today afternoon and tomorrow afternoon, there are going to be presentations from Tata Center. This is a new initiative in IIT Bombay, started with the help of Tata Trust around 4 years back. It's a unique experiment in appropriate technology development, and head of this center, Professor Sanjay Mahajan, is here with us. So I would like to invite him to say a few words in the beginning, and the entire 2 hours and then tomorrow's 2 hours will be taken over by Ms. Gayatri Thakur from Tata Center.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Professor Patwardhan, for the introduction. As he said, Tata Center for Technologies and Design is about 4.5 years old entity in IIT Bombay. And again, it's a unique experiment that's being done with the help of Tata Trust. Because Trust is put in so much funding in this program. And I'll just tell you briefly about the center in first 2-3 minutes before we run a short clip that we have made. In fact, that's being run for the first time today. Of course, we had one which is old one. We thought we'll update it today and then give you some information as to how we work. And if you have any doubts, I'm coming back again at 4:15 and we'll be talking about some projects that I am working on as a part of Tata Center. That time we can entertain other doubts regarding how the Tata Center functions. After this clip, we have some talks on the projects that are ongoing in Tata Center. Some of the faculty members would come and give presentations and tell you how we are executing the projects. All right, so that's a brief introduction on how we arranged this afternoon. So something about Tata Center. It's a, as I said, it's 4.5 years old center in IIT Bombay. It's a virtual center. Now, virtual center is something again quite different. It's new to our academic institutes. When I say virtual center, it is the center which doesn't have its own academic program. So we don't give any degrees or something. So it doesn't have its own faculty members also. So what does it mean? It means it doesn't have its own building also, by the way. So it actually draws students and faculty members from various departments and centers within IIT and do some relevant projects. I'll talk more about what kind of projects we do. And by doing this, like we give training to students, and there are 3 things that we're looking at. Now, first very important thing is the projects that we implement are interdisciplinary in center, in nature rather, and they are of social interest. It's very important. They are of social interest. What does it mean? It means that, like, most of the times the research, as you might have seen, is done for industry. Okay, and it is not bad. In fact, it's good actually. And industry in a way helps society. But here we are. Our direct stakeholder is somebody who is there at the base of the pyramid. Now, when I say base of the pyramid, as you see the population, there are many which are sitting at a base of the pyramid which do not, this particular sector do not get access to the fruits of high-end research. Okay, and you might have observed that, and you probably would agree with me. Probably we'll discuss this more later. So Trust wanted IIT to work for this particular sector, base of the pyramid. We normally call it as BOPs, right? And so what are the areas in which we work? We work in different sectors like healthcare, water, food, agriculture, energy, housing, whatever you say. These are all national needs, you know that, right? And as I said, they are interdisciplinary in nature, because you can't really say that a mechanical engineer would do something here and chemical engineer would do something. We have to actually collaborate and execute the project. So we are coming up with a method of actually executing such projects and finally make sure that the products that we develop, okay, go to the market or go to stakeholders. So idea is not to do laboratory research, idea is not to just publish what you do in your laboratory, but make sure that finally whatever is your intervention sees the light of the day. Okay, so that's the overall theme of the Tata Center, and it's not easy, it's quite ambitious objective that we started with. We are also on the learning curve. It's almost, as I said, 4.5 years, and we have come a long way, and still there's a long way to go. And I'll just tell you what we are doing. Actually, as I said, these are the projects. The clip will tell you more about it. I don't want to take more time, and whenever you have questions, we can take them later. All these areas now, we normally, the way we operate is like we give call for proposals within IIT. The faculty members who are interested in doing such projects, okay, apply to Tata Center. So Tata Center is like internal funding agency, and then they would fund such projects. And in these projects, as I said, they are collaborative in nature. We cannot do research in laboratory and say that fine, we'll at the end of the work we'll go and implement it somewhere. So we have to involve our partners right from the beginning. So they can be NGOs, they can be other colleges which are in other parts of India, which are the colleges are close to the community. Okay, they can be industry also. Okay, so these projects are collaborative in nature. So when these projects are given to faculty members, the team is supposed to execute the projects. They have to first look at a need assessment, and then development in the laboratory, something, some prototype or a process or a protocol, okay, which has a potential to make an impact. Now this is again very important. The projects that we undertake have to be impactful, in the sense that we can't just say that I will do something that will make intervention in and will help probably 500 people in this country. That is not going to work. It should actually make an impact for masses. Okay, so that's also very important. And then we provide support in terms of students, manpower, and everything rather, and even some facilities. So as in the clip you will see that we have developed certain facilities which are required for this so-called end-to-end research, where actually there is so much importance on developing products. Okay, and we have a laboratory. In fact, I don't know whether we have arranged a tour to laboratory. No, in this program we not. But it is a laboratory where we actually, it's a rapid prototyping laboratory. Then we have a sophisticated instruments available also. And then, as I said, like why I am talking about this here, because again, though the funding is given to IIT faculty for executing research, they are supposed to collaborate with others. And there are many programs, in fact, I will talk more about it when I come back, that we are collaborating with other colleges. And in some of the setups, some of the labs have been established in those colleges, and the students and faculty members are getting benefit out of it. So it's the right occasion that I talk about Tata Center in front of many faculty members here coming from all over the country, and explore a possibility of doing collaboration in future. Okay. Apart from the facilities, the students on one side, those students who get admissions through their either GATE or other exams in IIT at graduate level rather, I am not talking about undergraduate level, those who do research here, we actually interview them if they are interested in doing projects with Tata Center, and we give them enhanced fellowship, we give them facilities, and they work on these projects. And apart from project staff and PhD students and otherwise other students of IIT Bombay, these are the Tata Fellows who work with the concerned PIs or investigators group to execute these projects. And at present there are about 48 to 50 projects going on, and some of them we are going to present before you. So that's the overall background of Tata Center. We'll probably run a clip now. I don't know how long it goes, 15 minutes? Yeah. And maybe when I come back again at 4 o'clock, if you have any more doubts, you can ask me about that. And after the clip, we have talks from some IIT Bombay faculty members who are working with Tata Center to execute these projects in various areas. Okay, thanks.
Tata Center for Technology and Design acts as a virtual center for teaching and research that draws faculty members and graduate students from various academic units across IIT Bombay. The center develops solutions to solve challenges faced by resource-constrained communities in a holistic way through technology and design interventions. The end-to-end innovation approach involves the following steps: identifying the unmet need, reviewing of existing solutions, designing novel solutions with an optimal combination of performance and cost, taking the solutions to society through various scale-up mechanisms. Established in 2014 with support from the Tata Trusts, the Centre supports research grants and facilities to faculty-led project teams that design technological solutions for social challenges in their determined areas. This support, in the form of seed grants and translation grants for project proposals and white paper projects, depends on the projected impact of these solutions. These grants are provided to researchers from various departments of IIT Bombay.
In the center, we have a research advisory committee that reviews projects from different domains and recommends them based on whether they meet center's objectives or not. These project proposals are either initiated by the center or they are invited from faculty members all across the institute through the call for proposals. These proposals are expected to be interdisciplinary in nature and collaboration either within institute or outside in institute with the stakeholders. And the focus is on many aspects. We call it as an end-to-end approach. That means we look at need assessment, we look at development of product or process in the laboratory and taking that particular product or process from laboratory to market. That means deployment and translation.
The projects funded by the Centre broadly come under the following thematic areas: agriculture and food, education, energy, healthcare, housing, water, and waste management. The projects focus on need validation, development of a product or process through laboratory research and translation analysis. External consultants may be hired to provide necessary support to the concerned research groups on case-to-case basis. Human resources in the form of Tata Fellows are being trained every year to take up socially relevant challenges. Tata Centre enrolls and sponsors master students and PhD scholars as Tata Fellows.
Tata Fellows get their basic degree in the respective department. They work on the ongoing projects sponsored by Tata Centre as a part of their academic requirement. That means typically for master students, they would work for 1 year on the Tata Centre sponsored projects, and PhD fellows, they would work more than 2 or 3 years as a part of their academic requirement on the Tata Centre sponsored project.
While the fellows get their basic degree in the respective departments, they work on ongoing projects at the centre as part of their academic requirement. The fellows undertake the additional course load introduced by the centre.
We teach 2 courses, one in autumn and one in spring semester, which are called the Pro Seminar or also called Technology and Design and End-to-End Innovation. The course that I teach during the autumn semester is a course that really deals with understanding more carefully the methodological concerns of how does one go about understanding the needs of people at the bottom of the economic pyramid.
The core learning objectives in these courses are focused around 3 pillars. One is to train students on getting a perspective on development, really understanding what are the needs and requirements of people in the base of the pyramid segments. Second is to give them a perspective, give them broad frameworks on social entrepreneurship where we train them in topics like stakeholder analysis, business plan, new product development. And the third important pillar is where we train them in frameworks of problem solving and analytical skills, give them a lot of real-time cases. We invite speakers from the field who come and talk about their experiences as social entrepreneurs or policymakers.
The students also are given a 10-day field kind of exposure. Over the last 4 years, been in considerable demand, and we are getting lots of students who are interested.
So even in these field trips, we visit organizations like Arvind Eye Care, Celco, people who work very closely with the end user or the user of the solution. So they kind of learn from their experience as to how do you make social enterprises sustainable.
Field visits, according to me, are the best thing. Me and my batch of Tata Fellows were taken to different cities like Bangalore, Madurai and Hubli, and we were shown different success stories as well as the failure stories. Plus, the learnings obtained from the field visits really supplemented the learnings obtained from the classrooms.
A third lab course on technology and design emphasizes on project-based learning, and students are required to build gadgets with the desired functionality in the product realization lab.
The Innovation Lab offers us the state-of-the-art technologies and tools so that we can learn them and can use them in our projects. And in my Innovation Lab course, me and my team worked on this prototype called Food Pro, which is a multi-purpose food processor. It basically replaces all the specialized devices such as fan, butter churner, food chopper and lamp with one multi-purpose device. And as we can see, this is the butter churner, this is the fan, and the LED lights have been put on the first module. This is the chopper, and we have a special module for screening operation. The idea was to learn technologies like 3D printing, laser cutting and CNC milling so as to see their wide applications and also see how can we incorporate it into our projects.
Exercise of building a gadget helps us in understanding the importance of a classroom teaching. It helps us in sharpening the decision-making skills as what to assume and what not to assume while making a design.
To support the research and academic component at Tata Center, certain facilities have been created. One of those is the Product Realization Lab. With simple lab protocol, the lab's extensive collection now includes an array of equipment and machines in the mechanical and electronics sections. This list keeps getting upgraded as per the requirement of the various project activities. A supplementary facility has been set up in the F1 shed area of the campus with plans to install additional equipment that support the center's projects in the food and agriculture, energy, healthcare and waste management domains. This facility is expected to accelerate the prototyping and product development process. Postdoctoral fellows are assigned to specific domains, and their work is directed not only at research in a particular field of interest, but also is a means to contribute to other projects in the same domain. The center organizes competitions, open house sessions, internships, workshops, and continuing education program courses on end-to-end innovation. The center closely works with its sister institute at MIT Cambridge, USA, and with other partner organizations and stakeholders across India and the world.
So our field visit to MIT was a different experience. It's very stimulating to see that there are people outside India who are working on our solutions and they also face similar challenges. One definite advantage that we felt as Tata Fellows in India was that we have first-hand experience of all these issues, and they being at MIT and in the US, they are a little disconnected with the kind of problems that we face on a day-to-day basis. So it's a good way for us to bridge the gap between the two places where they have their own technological expertise and we have the social knowledge of the community that we can contribute to. So it's a nice venture to be working with them.
The more recent TCTD Symposium 2018 was well attended by students and faculty from IIT Bombay and other institutes and members from the stakeholders community.